In this video, I'll be showing you 10 feature updates in Windows 11/22 H2. I'll click on the Start menu. Now there are two sections in the Start menu. There's the Pin section and the Recommended section. So on the Pin section, you can group apps into folders. So for example, I have some Office applications here, Excel, OneNote, Word, and PowerPoint, and I am going to group them into a folder. So I'm going to drag OneNote into Excel. I'll drag it here, and it automatically creates a folder. I'll drag Word, and I'll also drag PowerPoint into the folder, and it creates a folder with my Office applications. I'm going to click on the folder, and I can type in a name for this folder. So I'm going to say Office app. I can move around the apps here, and I can also right click, for example PowerPoint, and click on Move to Front, and it moves to the front. I can also right click and I can select Pin to Taskbar, and I can also uninstall it. And if I need to remove these apps from the folder, I can just drag it back into the Pin section like this. So I'll drag all of it back to the pinned section, and now the folder disappears. So I'll right click the desktop, select Personalize, click on Start. So this is the Start layout, and there are three sections. Now there's also Show Recently Apps. You can use the toggle switch and turn it on and off. Also Show Most Used Apps. You can also turn this off, and Show Recently Open Items in Start, Jump List, and File Explorer. You can also turn this off. Right now it's on default here, the Start menu. I'm going to select More Pins. So if you want to show more pins, you can select this one, More Pins. When I click on the Start, more pins are shown here and less of the recommended. I'll click on More Recommendations, and when I click on the Start menu, there's more of the recommended and less pin apps. I'm going to set it back to default. So on this section, it says Folders, and it says these folders appear on the Start next to the Power button. So that will be here. So I'm going to click on this. So for example, I want the settings icon next to the power button. I just have to turn it on. When I click on the Start menu, it's here. I can also do this with File Explorer, and it's here. This is the Snap Layout feature. Now Windows 10 also had this feature called Snap Layout, and in Windows 11/22 H2 it has been improved. For example, if I hover the mouse over the maximize button, so I get these options where I can click on any one of the snaps here. So for example, I'm going to click on this. So the new added feature of Snap in 22H2 is this. So if I drag File Explorer up, there's a snap bar right on top, and I just have to drag it, and then I get these options. So I can access the snap layout from above also, and I can just drag the window here on any one of these, and I can click here. I can click on this window, and this is the added feature in version 22H2. So you can do this also even if you have a Word document open or a website open. I can just drag it up and click on any one of the snap options here. I can do this with Office applications also. So to access the Live Captions feature, just right click on your desktop, click on Personalize. So on the left side, click on Accessibility, and on the right side, scroll down under the Hearing section, click on Captions. So this is the Captions feature that is in Windows 11/22 H2. So this is a preview screen. It's the theme preview. So here it says Live Captions. Audio and video will be captioned live on your screen. So right now the live captions is off. I'm going to turn it on, and the bar will show on top of your screen. So this is the live captions bar, and you can also access it by just pressing the Windows logo key, Control and L, and live captions are currently available in English, United States, and when you turn on live captions, you will download the live captions language files. So once you turn it on, you're going to get a prompt where you have to download and agree. Now on the right side of the live caption, there's a settings icon. Click on it and there are some options here: position, caption, options, caption style, and you can learn more. So on the position right now, it's on top. I can select bottom and it's here. I can click again. I can select floating on screen, and this is it. So you can also hold it with your mouse and just drag it wherever you would like. So with this feature, you can caption an MP4 video. So for example, I have an MP4 video here and I'm going to click on play. So in this video, I am going to show you how to configure Google's credential provider for Windows. So as you can see, it captioned right from the MP4 video. So you can caption also from an online video. So I'm going to caption from YouTube. So I'm going to click play on this video, and it's going to caption. To update my Windows 11 computer. So as you can see, it captions online videos. I can also live caption from a microphone. So I'm just going to click on the settings icon and there's the caption options. Now you can also filter profanity and you want to select include microphone audio. I'm going to select that. So this is live caption. This is a great feature and this can also be used effectively if you are sharing a screen, for example in Zoom or Google Meet. You can enable this caption. Now under here there's the caption style section and it's on default. Now you can click on, so I'm going to click on edit, and the text right now it's white and the background is black. So you can change that. For example, I can change the text to red. The background I can change to yellow, and it changes here also. So this is just a preview here. This is how it looks. Now here, so here you can name your caption style. So you can name this yellow or whatever you would like. Hit enter and it's there. So when you go back to captions, click on caption style, yellow is listed, and you click on the drop down. There's default and you have all these options here. Now there's also large text, small caps, and you can see the preview here, yellow on blue. Click back on yellow. Now there's opacity. Right now it's on 100%. I can click on that. So I'll click on that, select 25%, and you can see how it looks here on the preview screen. The size is medium. You can select any one of these. There's also the fonts and you can choose whatever you would like here. There's effects. I can click on uniform, raise, and if you would like to see this preview screen larger, just click on this full screen and you can see it on the expanded screen. I'm going to click minimize. So this is the caption that's in Windows 11 22H2, and you can test this and all its settings. So in Windows 11 22H2 there's a feature called Do Not Disturb. So to access that, just click on this section here, and here it says notifications, and there's a bell icon here. It says do not disturb, and to turn it on, just click on it and it says do not disturb is on. Also underneath, the icon is here. So I will click on notification settings. So on the notifications section where it says get notifications from apps and other senders, you can turn this off, and there's a drop down tab here. Just click on it and you can check and uncheck whichever one you would like here. Show notifications on lock screen, allow notifications by play sounds, and show reminders and incoming voice over IP calls on the lock screen. So you can choose whichever one you would like. So do not disturb is on, and you can turn on do not disturb automatically. And there's a time section here where you can select during these times and choose whatever time to turn on and turn off or repeat. There are more options here. Also, there's a set priority notifications. You can click on that and it says show incoming calls including voice over IP. So you can check this or uncheck it. So to turn back notifications on, all you have to do is click on the notifications bell icon. Click on it and notifications is back on. So that's the do not disturb feature in Windows 22H2. So Windows 11 22H2 improved the file explorer. So this is File Explorer. So as you can see on the left side, there's a home button. You have some quick access folders. There's OneDrive, there's this PC, and there's a drop down tab here. And you can see all your drives listed here also. So on this main area, there are three parts. There's quick access, and you have some of your main folders, the desktop downloads, documents, OneDrive folder, pictures, and this is the favorite section, and this is the recent section. So if I want to add anything in the favorite section, say for example from the recent, I just need to right click any of the recent files or documents here and just click on add to favorites. And it's here. Also on the desktop, I can right click any one of these app icons and I can add to favorites. And I can also click here and minimize the favorite section, and I can also do that to the recent section. Now on the left side I have OneDrive. I'm going to click on that. So on the top right side there's the OneDrive icon and there's a tab here. I'm going to click on it and it tells me how many space I have. There's a recycle bin, there's a view online, and there's a settings icon. I can click on that and I can view some of the settings on my OneDrive here. So on the top bar of File Explorer there's some icons here. I'll click on desktop folder. So it's a tab here called new, and this is where I can create a new item in the current location. There's a drop down tab, or you can click on the plus and I can create a new folder, and I can click on any one of these. I can click on Microsoft Word document or any one of these Office applications. So I'm going to create a new folder. So I have all these options on top. So there's cut, there's copy, paste, rename, and I can delete it also. So these are some of the new features in the new File Explorer in Windows 11 22H2. So in Windows 11 22H2, there's the focus mode feature. So to access that, on the right side, click on the time section here. And right underneath, this is the focus button, and this is the minutes. The default is 30 minutes. So you can adjust the time here. So I'm going to click on focus. So this box appears, and this is a stop icon. When you want to stop the focus session, you just have to click on it. Now you can adjust the settings. You can make this bigger. Just click on this icon here. So this is the focus section here, and this is the daily progress. This is the stop button here, and it's given a countdown. So this is counting down from 30 minutes or whatever time is set here. So this is the daily progress, and there's a pen icon here where you can edit your daily goal. So you can change the hours and the minutes here. Just click on the drop down tab and you can adjust the hours here. And also this is the clear daily progress on completed tasks. You can include weekends in streaks and you can save this. So on the focus section here, there are three dots on the right side. Click on it, click on view settings, and here you can adjust more settings here. There's the focus periods, and this is where you adjust the lengths of the focus time breaks that fits your needs. Click on it so you can adjust all of these. End of session sound. You can click on the drop down tab and you can adjust this to different type of songs when it's end of session. You can turn this off or on, and there's a drop down tab where you can play an alarm when the focus period ends, and there's an alarm sound, and there's a drop down tab also. You can select any one. There's also end of break sound, and there are more settings here. So you can check all these settings. So on the left side there's also a timer, and you can add more, and you can add more timer just by clicking the plus sign. There's an alarm here, there's a stopwatch, and there's a world clock. Another way of accessing the focus settings is just by clicking on settings, click on system, and on the right side click on the focus. You can stop the focus session here. Also, if you click here on the bell icon, you can end the session here. So I'm going to stop it here, and you have all these settings here that you can check or uncheck. The narrator feature. So to access the narrator feature, just right click on the desktop, click on personalize. On the left side, click on accessibility, click on narrator. Says narrator is a screen reader that describes what's on your screen. So to turn it on, just click on this
narrator dialog,
and you're going to get this box.
Alt+S. New natural voices are available.
And you can click
Narrator now offers
install
more
now.
natural sounding voices that you can install now. Forget from narrator settings later.
So I'm going to click install now.
Settings.
So this is the narrator settings, and it says narrator is a screen reader that describes what's on your screen. So this narrator is going to read everything that's on your screen and also whatever you click with your mouse. So it's off right now. So if I turn it on, this voice is going to play Microsoft David. So I'm going to turn it on here.
Narrator heading level 1. Welcome to Narrator. This is Narrator Home, where you can get help, access your settings, and learn about new features.
So there's a drop down tab here, and I can choose the voice. So I can choose, for example, Microsoft Mac, and there are more options here where you can adjust the speed, pitch, volume, and you can also add more natural voices. Just click on add. You need to download these two. So if you want, for example, the first one with Guy or Jenny, you need to click on it and install it, and it will show up here. So I'm going to use the last option, Microsoft Zero, and I'm going to turn on Narrator.
Narrator heading level 1. Welcome to Narrator. This is Narrator Home.
So that's the Narrator feature in Windows 11. Windows 11 22H2 has a new and improved Task Manager. So to access the Task Manager, just right click the Start menu, click Task Manager. So this is Task Manager. So on the left side there's Processes, Performance, App History, Startup Apps, Users, Details, and Services. And there's a hamburger icon here. I click on that, so it just shows the icons. I'm going to click back on it. So on the right side you can see the apps and the background processes that are running. So on the top here it says Run New Task, and this is where you can create a new task. I'm going to click on it, and this is the create new task window. Here is where you can type the name of a program, folder, document, or internet resource, and Windows will open it for you. For example, if I want to end a task like Microsoft PowerPoint, I just need to highlight it. I'll click on end task, and the task was ended. Now there's also efficiency mode. So I'm going to highlight Microsoft Word, click on efficiency mode. So it says here efficiency mode will lower process priority and improve power efficiency. So I'm going to turn on efficiency mode, and when I do that, there's an icon that appears next to Microsoft Word, and this is telling me it's on efficiency mode. And if I want to remove that, I just need to highlight Microsoft Word again and click on efficiency mode, and the icon disappears. Now there's view, and there are three options here: group by type, expand all, and collapse all. Now on the lower left side, this is the settings icon. I'm going to click on that. So this is settings. So the default startup page is on processes, and there's a drop down tab, and I can set it to whichever one I would like. So for example, I can set it at performance. That means when I open Task Manager, the startup page is performance. I'm going to leave it as the first option. There's real-time update speed, which is normal, and there's high, low, pause, there's windows, there's window management, and there are three options and other options. So Task Manager runs in dark mode theme. So I'm going to right click the desktop, click on personalize. I'm going to select a dark theme, and this is how it shows. So it looks great in dark theme mode. I'm going to click back on the default. So to change the color in the grid area, I just need to right click the desktop again, click on personalize, click on colors. I'm going to click on red, and you can see that the color changes on the grid. So you can choose any color you would like. So this is the new and improved Task Manager in Windows 11 22 H2. Voice access commands. So in Windows 11 22 H2, there's a feature where you can navigate your PC with voice commands. So to activate that, just right click the desktop, click on personalize. On the left side, click on accessibility, and scroll down and click on speech. So this is the voice access. I'm going to turn it on. So once you turn it on, you can activate it by saying voice access wake up, or you can press the mic button to activate voice access, and the mic button is here. Now once you activate this, usually there's a box here, and you'll have to click on agree, and it says here the voice access modern voice command feature to help you interact with your PC and dictate text is currently available in English United States. So I'm going to say voice access wake up. So that's how you activate the voice access. Now on the right side, there's the settings icon. Click on it, and here's where you can select your default microphone. I already selected it. It's here. There's also manage options. You can turn on automatic punctuation. You can filter profanity and automatic startup setting, and you can turn it off here. And there's a question mark here. I'll click on it. You can click on view all commands. So here's a list of voice access commands, and there's a whole list of topics here. There's a start interactive guide. So if you don't see it here, the start interactive guide, you can access it here. I'm going to click Start Interactive Guide, and this is just a sample where you can practice, and it gives you some instructions here, and it says here try saying click followed by the name of a control like click animal friend, and you can follow the steps here. So for example, I'm going to turn on the voice access. Click animal friend, click cat, show numbers here, click 13, show numbers here, click 15. So I'm going to click next here. So on this section, and this says here, the grid overlay helps you control the mouse pointer and perform actions like clicking on the precise location. So these are some instructions that you can follow. It says try saying show grid here. So I'm going to click the mouse here, and I'm going to turn on the voice access. Show grid here, 6, 2. So I'm going to click next, and here's where you can dictate and edit text. I'll click next, and I'm going to click done here. Now here, so on this screen, I'm going to say show numbers. Show numbers. Click 47, and it opens up my Microsoft Word here. Show numbers. 43. And it opens up a Google browser. Show numbers. 24. National Geographic. Enter. So this is an example of how it works. So you can practice the voice access feature in Windows 11. So this is the voice typing feature that's available in Windows 11 22H2. So I'm going to right click the desktop, click on personalize. On the left side, click on accessibility, and you want to scroll down, and under the interactions section there is the speech. Click on that, and here's the other voice command options, and this is telling you how you can access the voice typing. It says voice typing, dictate text with your voice, press the Windows logo key and H key, or select the mic button on the touch keyboard to dictate text anytime you're in a text box. And if you want to turn it off, it tells you how you can turn it off just by holding down the Windows key, the Control and the S key. And if you want to learn more information about Windows speech recognition, you can click on this. So voice typing works in Notepad. So I'm going to open up Notepad. I'm going to press the Windows key and the H key. This is voice typing in Notepad, full stop. So as you can see, voice typing works in Notepad. So I'm going to do the same thing in Microsoft Word. I'll press the Windows key and the H key. This is voice typing in Microsoft Word, full stop. So it works in Microsoft Office. I'm going to open a Google browser. I'm going to press the Windows key and the H key. Yahoo.com. So I can also use it in a browser, even in PowerPoint. This is PowerPoint. So I'm going to press back the Windows key and the H key. There's a question mark here if you want to learn more. And there's also the settings icon. I'm going to click on the settings icon. This is the voice typing launcher. So you can turn this on. And this voice typing launcher lets you quickly access voice typing when you're in a text box. I'm going to leave that on. So for example, if you have Microsoft Word on or Notepad on, this will automatically show. Now there's auto punctuation. I'm going to turn that on, and this is where you can select a default microphone. This is my default mic. It's already selected. Now I'm going to close this. Also, when you press the Windows key and the H key, you're going to see a microphone icon on the taskbar. And when I open Microsoft Word, the mic icon is here. And to start voice typing, all I have to do is click on the mic icon. I can also do that with Notepad. It's here. So there are 3 dots next to the mic icon. If you want to turn off the voice typing launcher, you can just turn it off here, and you won't see the mic icon anytime you launch Notepad or Microsoft Word. So that's the voice typing feature in Microsoft Windows 11 22H2.